everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a tartlet with pistachio cream filling, raspberry gel and vanilla parfait. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get notifications every time I post a new recipe. And make sure you click that little bell icon. Let's begin.
To make the tartlet shells, mix the dry ingredients together. Add the cold cubes of butter and mix it with your hands until it becomes crumbly. Add eggs, continue mixing with your hands until the dough comes together. Shape it into a rectangle and chill it for about half an hour. You can always make the dough in advance and keep it frozen. We're going to use the half of the dough today and save the other half for another recipe. After half an hour, roll out the dough into 3 mm thickness. Use a bigger cookie cutter than your tart rings and cut out 4 circles. Place them on a tray that is already lined with plastic wrap. Use the leftovers to make 2 more circles. Transfer the tray into fridge for about 15 minutes. As I mentioned, you can save the rest of the dough in the freezer for another recipe. After 15 minutes, carefully place each of them into the tartlet rings and press them until they stick to the rings. I have only 4 of these tartlet rings. For the other 2, I'm gonna be using cookie cutter rings. One of them is slightly bigger than others, so I'm just pressing the dough a little bit so then it fits into the ring. Transfer them into fridge for about 15 minutes, then you can trim them with a sharp knife. Put them on a baking tray lined with parchment paper, prick the bottom part with a wooden skewer or fork, chill them completely before baking them. Then you can bake them on a preheated oven at 175 for about 10 minutes. Remove the rings and let them cool completely. Now that we have our tartlet shells ready, it's the time to make the pistachio cream filling. Blend the pistachio first and remove it from the food processor. Add the rest of the ingredients and blend them together. Add the pistachio and blend for a few more seconds. This is the texture you are looking for. Put it into a piping bag and set it aside. Trim the shells using a microplane. Fill up the tarts with pistachio cream and bake them on a preheated oven at 175 Celsius for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, you can take care of Parfait. Add the heavy cream into a saucepan along with vanilla and sugar and bring it into a boil. Soak the gelatin in cold water. The tartlets are ready for the next step, but before that, let them cool completely. Squeeze the gelatin and add it into the cream mixture. Whisk them together very well. Add the mixture into the yogurt, mix them together and pour it through a fine sieve. Spray your mold with oil and then fill them with Parfait mixture. Transfer it into freezer until it becomes completely frozen. For the raspberry gel, cook raspberry along with sugar and vanilla for 10 minutes and then pour it through a fine sieve. Heat it up again and add Agar Agar powder, whisk it for a few seconds and then transfer it into a plate or a small tray and let it cool completely. Add it into food processor when it's completely set. Blend it for a few minutes until it becomes nice and smooth. Pour it into a piping bag and add a thin layer on top of the tartlets. Unmold your parfait when they are completely frozen. Place each of them on top of the tartlets and garnish them with ground pistachio.